Game-changing events. This is one of those times where we witnessed something huge, right? And don't notice it. This particular chart that we're looking at right now is a chart of the silver market on Friday at around 2:45 p.m. And this chart is showing you in the middle there where you see 7-minute candles, and I'm going to explain what these candles are. This candle is this is where these are 1-minute candles, and basically the market opened at this particular minute and went down. It closed over here, but in that minute it traded from as high as here and as low as down here. And this volume, this is how many, I believe, how many contracts were traded. 4,000 contracts were traded in that 1 minute alone. This shows that someone tried to sell a lot of silver contracts, but at the same time, someone purchased a whole bunch of silver contracts. And to make matters worse, that person in the next minute purchased his next purchase was way up here to start off the next minute. He bought way up here and watched his contracts go way down as low as this point here in that next minute, but kept buying it back up until it finally closed here. And then his next minute, he opened it up to buying at this point. I mean, this is incredible, incredible buying here. And then finally, the market went back to normal after 7 minutes of this nonstop buying and selling of some algos or some individual that's preventing JP Morgan Chase from painting the tape. Now, this is a pivot point in the market analysis that I'm surprised that Brother John F. and other technical analysis people have not pointed out. Silver is above its 200-day moving average. It is it is broken out over a long-term um, what's it called? That's that line. Man, my mind's slipping here. But anyways, it's broken out of a long-term bear market, and it's definitely going higher. But this moment, if it had have gone the other way, if it had have gone the other way, if it had gone down, it would have painted the tape, right? And what painting the tape means is basically manipulating and selling, buying or selling securities to artificially cause trading activity, right? It would have painted the tape into a negative light. It would have told the sellers to start dumping silver because you know what? It's going down. It's collapsing, and this this thing where this person prevented J.P. Morgan from selling silver on Friday is so huge. It's a pivot point for the market in so many ways. Starting with silver, well, as you know that it's broken out over its 200-day average, as I've said before, and it's set itself up so that it's broken out uh, of a trading range, and so the next the next the next hold the line situation for J.P. Morgan is at $50, 44 or $50 actually, and and they'd have to paint the tape in a certain way that that would take them that would cost them a lot of time and money, and that's the problem. They don't have the time, and here's why. Um, I should have been ready for this, but you know what? I'm just doing this video quickly on a wing. Um, Basically, a few people have mentioned that there's going to be a bank holiday. Um, Gerald Celente and and what's his name? James St. Clair. Yes, he also mentioned that there's going to be a bank holiday. This bank holiday is supposedly going to be, um, let's see here, on the March 20th, the week of March 23rd, when what's his name? What's it called again? Not Germany, but Greece is going to default on its debts. And and you see, in order for them to do that, in order for them to have this bank holiday, what they plan to do, obviously, on this bank holiday is revalue the dollar. And they're going to revalue it against gold. And the reason why I know this is because they've said Ben Bernanke said so in his speeches, uh, where he said that in his famous helicopter speech that he would do a whole bunch of stuff, and the last thing he would do in order to fight out deflation was go reevaluate against gold. Well, he's got to have deflation, right, in order to say that it's a problem, right? So what they're doing is they've already painted the tape for the Baltic Dry Index, right, which is showing that that right now it is at an all-time low, or almost at an all-time low. Let's see here if we can go by month or year. It has collapsed all the way down to $700, which is you could ship yourself to China for $700. anyways, anyways, um, and this is showing deflation. And they've done this with copper a little bit, not so much. They've done this with other places in the market, but they need to take down gold in order for them to reevaluate against it. And the only way to reevaluate against they could reevaluate it against it at a higher price, but then that would cause a small problem, right? They would double the price of gold at a higher price, which would make people go crazy for gold. So they want it to be at a lower price so that it looks like, oh, well, you know what, it just went up a little bit higher, not a lot higher. And so they don't have the time to paint the tape on silver to get it back down. So this person who has done this, who has purchased this market, he's done it at an opportune time, the most opportune time, and the worst time for J.P. Morgan. And I've never seen this before. I've never seen anyone come into the market and fight against J.P. Morgan when it comes to their silver shorting of the market, manipulating the market downwards. This is a game-changing event. And if you haven't got any silver and you're still on the fence, I think, you know what? It's time that you got in and loaded the boat. This, if J.P. Morgan does not come out in the Asian market, selling this market down with everything they've got, they are screwed. They are literally screwed. Uh, silver is going a lot higher, and they may not be able to stop it at the $44 and $50 level. It's hard to say because you know what, they have unlimited power, but they may not be able to. And if they're unable to, we're going to see $100 silver this year. So get ready.